We're back!
Did you miss us?
We are Action Allies United.
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 Hi, my name is Anna Marie Sifford. I'm the founder of Action Allies United, and I'm coming to you in year number 2 of our 3-year agenda. And we're excited to announce the part of this agenda that brings us to year 2. Last year, if you didn't know or don't remember, we raised $22,000 for earthquake relief, and we delivered it to an NGO called Education for All in the High Atlas Mountains. We met the girls in person during Ramadan, and what we heard them telling us is about their tremendous passion for STEM-related fields. We heard about their plans to go into IT, we heard about their plans to go into cybersecurity, and so this year, using the UN Sustainable Development Goal of number 5, which is promoting gender equality, our program is called Her Bridge. This program identifies the fact that Morocco is already an emerging economy, has very high development in several fields, including technology and innovation, and we want to take advantage of that emerging success that Morocco is seeing right now on the continent. And so we'd like to have a student ambassador program where American students come to Morocco. We align with young girls, young women from Morocco who are interested in STEM-related fields and take a tour of the country, allowing emerging firms in Morocco to showcase their innovation and to have the students have cross-cultural exchange. Because this is a 3-year agenda, you're joining us this year in year number 2. Next year, we hope to see this program grow into a full transatlantic exchange, where a cohort of American students would go to Morocco and a cohort of young girls and women from Morocco would arrive to America. We know this program is expensive, but we also know that immersive in-person programs are more effective and more efficacious than things that we could do virtually or things we can do without turning it into a transoceanic mission. Last year, we went during Ramadan. This year, we are going during Eid Adha. So that's the cross-cultural part of this that we're very proud of.
Why UN Sustainable Development Goal number 5?
This nonprofit is hyper-focused on the UN's Sustainable Development Goal number 5. This is for 3 reasons. Number 1, my past work before I was a teacher was at the United Nations, coming out of Seton Hall University, and I did recognize in my role working for the Department of South-South Cooperation at the UN that empowering women is very specific and lends itself very well to emerging economies. Gender empowerment and gender equality tends to be a post-industrial characteristic, and I'm so proud of Morocco for being at that level of sustainable development. But there still is work to be done. There's work to be done for gender equality alone in America, but especially in Morocco, there is access to certain markets, not markets, but there is access to certain industries that we'd like to see increase for all young girls and young women of Morocco, not just those that are in particularly urban areas or not those that have the access to those industries already. We'd like to hit a demographic of young girls and young women who otherwise might not be able to see as much as we can see when we work as a group and when we work as a nonprofit. So we are celebrating Morocco by realizing that this sustainable development goal looks very much like one at the end of development, not at the beginning. And we're so excited to cross that bridge with Morocco through our Her Bridge program.
I think it's unique that high school students can find a mission or a problem in our world that we find so important and so captivating that we need to create our own solutions to it.
What does it mean to you to go back to Morocco?
To me, it means following through on a sort of promise we made and something we realized, because what we've learned from the girls after meeting them is that they are interested in developing themselves and their futures into STEM, Another thing that makes our nonprofit unique is that we are expanding the scope of opportunities for young girls in tech in Morocco.
What role do you play in this organization, and how has it helped you grow personally and professionally?
In this organization, I am the CEO, and it has helped me grow a tremendous amount personally, because I know that just volunteering my time, that I am developing skills for myself and that are extremely applicable to later in my life.
So what inspired me to join the program is that when I came into school last year as a junior, I ended up joining the Juniors World Affairs Council Club. And since I like to help people, and that club was all about helping people and just making sure we have world peace, I got brought in by everybody, right? And I was able to be myself, to find different ways to help people, and to be able to kind of just expand my knowledge on a lot of different things. And then that transferred over to me joining the nonprofit, and seeing what happened last year with the earthquake and everything just made me want to help even more, right? It inspired me to learn about different things that I've never learned about. It inspired me to collaborate with other people that I never collaborated with, and it was just an amazing experience. And actually going down to Morocco earlier this year, it kind of opened my eyes to a lot of things. People have this notion about Africa or Morocco just being about a lot of different things, maybe about a desert or all these, Americanized ways of thinking about Africa, right? But when you actually go down there, when you experience what I've experienced, you're able to understand why, I think the way I think. When I went down to Morocco, they kind of just brought me in. I got to meet a lot of amazing people. They even gave me my own nickname, which was pretty amazing, right? I got to eat amazing food. I'll never forget the time where I was at this place called Table 56. It was an amazing time. And then I got to meet the girls. I got to see how happy they were, even with the situation they were in, right? And then once they saw what we were doing, and to see their face, light up the way that it did, it just brought joy to me, and it kind of changed my perspective forever. Because there's one thing to see stuff going on online, and then it's another thing to go down there and actually be in it and understand, help out. So overall, I think that my main reason for joining this program was to be able to find different ways to help people, and that's what I've accomplished.
Ellie, talk to us about why you were the one most inspired to return this year and most determined to make sure that happened.
I think what made me most inspired to go back was honestly the people that we met there, how at home we all felt, automatically. It was just inspiring, and going back to help women in STEM, I think is a wonderful mission that we've pivoted to this year, and I'm really excited to see how that happens.
Ellie, can you talk to us about what it means as a young woman to support this sustainable development goal?
I think it's incredibly gratifying to watch other young women skyrocket in the fields that they are passionate in. Even though I'm passionate in different fields, I think it's so important that every woman has the same opportunity to be successful in whatever they love doing. I think that's the niche of this program that speaks loudest to me, and I think that is what inspired me to come back again.
What are some of your fondest memories of your cultural immersion in Morocco?
Absolutely the fact that we went during Ramadan, and I think that was such a cool experience to see how other cultures worship God, and I thought that was incredible as a Christian myself. Watching another religion be so faithful was incredible, and this year we're going back during Eid Adha, and that experience again will be incredible. What part of the program are you most excited for, and why?
What intrigues me most about being a member of this nonprofit is the process that we're taking to get to Morocco. And I think that it's truly exciting to apply for the grants, and sometimes we get rejected, and we're all learning new things about grant writing, and I think it's really interesting to work this process out and all that stuff, and I'm really excited to see where we end up.
Action.
What introduced you to this program and what made you so passionate about joining?
I was in Miss Siffer's class. She introduced me to her passion. I liked how she wanted to help the world in any way she can.
Last year I had the opportunity to watch the process from an outside perspective, watching my peers go through and take this mission to Morocco and raise that $22,000. And it really inspired me to become a part of the process in order to help those who really needed it across the seas.
My brother really didn't describe or say anything that caught the eye. It was really much of his actions that actually broke me and inspired me to join this program and this nonprofit. It was really inspiring and empowering how they went out to Morocco and these other places around the world to help and to give a helping hand and kind of assist these girls in their journey.
What inspired you to join this program?
I was in Sifford's class and I was observing everyone around me and all my friends and seeing like the change it was making within them and the roles that they were playing, and I saw the opportunity to fit in a role.
Why is it important for men to be involved in this program?
Even though women need access the most, I don't think it's just women. I feel like everybody needs to work for economic growth and sustainable development.
How do you see this program impacting women in STEM, not only in Morocco, but also in Dallas?
I see it as creating role models, and by inspiring women and high school students to follow STEM-based careers, it's creating a ripple effect which inspires others to join in.
If my access to STEM fields in the US is somewhat limited, it's just further proof that we need to work on helping them find access in other parts of the world, and it just is that much more important.
Oh man. So what excites me the most is I remember all of my friends talking about like how it went for them, and I remember all of that stuff, and it felt like the way that they described it, it just felt like something was left unfinished and something was just, they were burdened with that feeling, and I'm excited to like come back with them. There's really just something beautiful about STEM. I mean, when someone's like cursed with curiosity and just like they really just want to go into that beautiful endeavor, I mean, it's amazing if you ask me, and to share that experience with someone else across the world is just unimaginable. It's amazing if you ask me.
In regards to gender equality in STEM, there are really amazing people out there that deserve every opportunity possible to engage in what STEM has to offer. And I believe that everyone should have that same opportunity, because we can build a better world together through STEM and through gender equality.
I think it's unique that high school students can find a mission or a problem in our world that we find so important. I'm Andrew and I'm ready.
I'm Ellie and I'm ready.
I'm Nahir and I'm ready.
I'm Caitlin and I'm ready.
I'm Anaya and I'm ready.
I'm Jaden and I'm ready.
I'm Heidi and I'm ready.
I'm Harper and I'm ready.
I'm Nathaniel and I'm ready.
I'm Charlie and I'm ready.
Action Allies United.